There's a chance that we are too late for Father's Day this year, but there is still hope. And with this design that I'm going to analyze and show you how to create in this video, I think it could sell all year round, even though it is for fathers. So in this video, I want to break down a t-shirt that is making $60,594 every single month. But bear in mind, that is revenue. In terms of profit, based on the numbers they're selling and their selling price, we can see that they're earning over $8,000 a month in profit. That is a serious amount of money, especially for print on demand, and that is a game changer. As well as breaking down the design, we're going to be looking at the keywords in the title and the keywords in the bullets, plus the brand, because we want to see what keywords they're using there. And finally, after that, we are going to then design our own, or at least buy a design that we can sell. So stay tuned to the end. This is the shirt in question. It's not a dad bod, it's a father figure. Now, I have included this shirt in a previous video, but now I want to look at it in a lot more detail because, my gosh, it's an incredible shirt, an incredible design, and something I really think you can all, make money on. So firstly, let's have a look at the design. This is a very classic design. I wouldn't say this is a good design or a bad design. It's just text and it's so easy to do. Now, the actual font, it looks like a distressed kind of font, a distressed army font maybe. It's very gothic-y. And again, I can't tell you what the font is straight out, but what you could do if you really want is you can go onto a font checker. So you can take a screenshot, right? So if we take a screenshot of it, and then we open a font checker. This is a really, really cool thing, by the way. You click what the font or identify fonts, and then you upload the image. And then it potentially can tell you what the font looks like, right? Or what it could look like. So we can see it could be Dogjaw, it could be Dogjaw Pro, and look at that, I think it is, right? It could be any of these fonts, and if it's not this font in particular, it can be a very similar font, which is also just as good. So this is a really, really cool tool, what the font, just to find out what other fonts people are using. Now, in terms of the rest of the design, it's very good. It's got the normal rectangle shape. It's all in line perfectly. It's just very good. The only thing that isn't in line is it's A, and I think it actually looks better towards the edge rather than being in the middle. Now let's just quickly look at the keywords they're using. So firstly, the brand, it's not a dad bod, it's a father figure shirt. So straight away, they are using the keywords in the brand. And this is a really cool thing that you can do just to add a couple more keywords to hopefully get ranked a bit better. The next thing is men's, it's not a dad bod, it's a father figure t-shirt. So they've said t-shirt, and then Amazon merch always put t-shirt at the end anyway, which is why it says t-shirt. But again, they got a ton of good keywords in here. This is the exact phrase. And then over here, perfect, funny gift for world's greatest father, grandfather, it's not a dad bod. And then it's just tons, right? All of these are keywords. Boom. That is perfect. That is a hell of a lot of keywords to start getting ranked for. So the question is, how much are they making? What are they doing? Are they doing well? Well, I kind of told you how much they're making at the beginning of the video, but we're gonna look at it in a bit more detail. So their monthly revenue, I seem to have made a mistake because it's more than what I thought. Their monthly revenue is $66,751. They're selling over 4,185 a month, which means they're earning over $9,000 a month in profit. That's pure profit. I mean, that might not seem like a crazy amount of money, but that really is a crazy amount of money. That's a life-changing amount of money, and this person is doing it all from one design. Like I said before, I don't even care if they have other successful designs. This is all they really need. I mean, obviously, they probably do have other successful designs, we don't know. But let's have a look at the rest of it. So, monthly sales, $4,185. The price is $15.95, which means they're making just over $2 in profit, in royalties, I should say, per t-shirt. They've got 286 ratings, 5-star, which is really good. They've got a listing score of 5.2. Now, the reason why the listing scores are usually so low on Zonguru with merch by Amazon is because the listing score is based on a lot of factors like images and all these kind of things, but there's only so much tweaking you can do to a Merch by Amazon listing. So I wouldn't let that, annoy you. I really wish Merch by Amazon would have a whole host of t-shirts with mock-ups and everything available for us, but whatever, that is what it is. Either way, the data is kind of showing that this is not just a winner, but this is a proper insane killer of a t-shirt. Okay, before going further, let's quickly head back over to the computer and check that there's no trademark issues. We can do this on the USPTO website. We're going to be selling this predominantly for Americans in the US. Now, if I'm gonna sell this shirt predominantly in the US, I need to make sure I'm allowed to use, it's not a dad bod, it's a father figure. So we're gonna be using the uspto.gov website. You can see the link up here, tmsearch.uspto.gov. And then just so you know how to get there, if you go all the way back to the beginning, you click search our trademark database, and then you click basic word search, and then you just put it in and you're good to go. And then let's click enter. See if it's no records found, which means there is no trademark for this design. Well, not this design, but this phrase. So we can use this phrase. Amazing. Okay, this is really cool. It looks like we can actually sell a t-shirt with this phrase. Now, bear in mind, we don't want to copy this person. We don't want to have the same design and plonk it on a t-shirt and then sell it on Amazon. No, what we want to do is we want to have our own unique spin on the design. However, the phrase is being used by so many different people and there's no trademark issues, so anyone can use the phrase. So we can either design something completely from scratch, or we can have a look at a couple of platforms or tools that we are subscribed to that, give us designs and fonts and all of those kind of things. So you have Vexels, Placeit, Canva, Creative Fabrica, and probably tons more. For the moment, I'm really, really liking Creative Fabrica. So we're gonna head over to Creative Fabrica and have a look if they have any ready-made templates that we can use and tweak, or if we can use and sell directly without having to tweak at all. This is Creative Fabrica. Now, I'm sure you've seen it in previous videos or other people's videos, or you've used it yourself, but this is basically what it is. I've searched for, it's not a dad bod, it's a father figure. And we can see we can organize here by promo. So only look at the 90% off ones, graphics, whatever. And we can just scroll through. Now they have tons, literally tons, all different designs. And they are all really good. This one is very similar to one that's actually on Amazon. We can see they must have changed something. If we search for this, we can see this design. Where is it? It's quite, here we go. You see this design here? That looks very similar to that one, just changing the font. So what that person has done is they've probably seen it on Creative Fabrica, used it as inspiration and created their own, which is exactly what Creative Fabrica are for. Now you could also download straight to Creative Fabrica if you have a full pod license. So we're going to look at that in a minute. But basically we can just see there are so many designs. It's crazy. I really like this one actually. I love this one. I think it's really good because it's a father figure. That figure could be relating to the figure you get after having a lot of beer. So let's click this one, right? Let's have a look at this one. Now this is 30 cents, not breaking the bank. Now if we buy it like this, we are getting a normal commercial license, which means we can only really use this for inspiration or like tweaking it a lot. We don't want that, we want more than that. So if we click need full pod license, it will take us to another looking page, order full pod license, and you can see it's slightly more expensive. It's 39 cents, which isn't that bad, an extra 9 cents. And this means that we can literally take it. So the full pod license is especially created for print on demand users. You can take the assets and with no or minimal modifications, create items that you sell on print on demand, such as sites like Redbubble, Amazon Merch, Teespring, etc. There is no limitations to the pod sites we support. So you can sell on any pod site. And it's only an extra 9 cents, which is really cool. And I think that design is a really, really good design. So I can literally buy this and go straight away. And I think I'm going to actually. Okay, I was being serious. I actually wanted to buy this font, as you can see. Yeah, I just think it's a brilliant design. Now, if we go back and we just see what else they have, just have a look. So if we just sort by promo, there's 14 here. That's a solid one. That's a solid one. They're so good. Oh, I like that one as well. This one is really, really, really good. And the only thing is not all of them come with a full pod license option to be able to buy, right? So that one that I just showed you had the option to get the full pod license. This one doesn't seem to have that option, which is okay, because what we can do is we can use this as just inspiration and make our own. This is the easiest design to make ever. We can use Canva, we can use Photoshop, Affinity Designer, anything, there's so many, Photopia, literally there's so many of them, right? Now, I just want to quickly say before I end, if you want to, you could get the $19 a month subscription to Creative Fabrica, and then everything. You can just download everything. So if you're just going to go for the promos and only do it occasionally, it's probably not worth it. But if you want to start, going for things that aren't in the promo, that are costing $4, $5, and you're going to be ordering frequently, then maybe it's worth it. Because, for example, if we go for this one, that's a $5 shirt, right? So you might want to, but you really don't have to. Like, I haven't got the $19 a month. I don't think I need it, because I'm only buying stuff in the promo and I'm buying infrequently, so I don't think it's necessary. I'll probably end up spending more if I went for the $19 a month. I'm really enjoying these analyzing videos, and I feel like they're really helpful because we're able to see what people are doing right and learn from that, and also see what people are doing wrong, and then we can learn what to avoid. But either way, let me know in the comments down below if you are enjoying this little series, I should call it, and if I should continue making them, or if you've seen enough analyzing videos. Let me know in the comments, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching.